caramels.
How old are you that you just want to have a caramel-filled candy in your mouth?
One, I love caramel.
What are we talking like worse?
Yeah. Like
No, he said Ricola.
Yeah, Ricola makes caramel-filled throat lozenge.
That sounds absolutely disgusting
It's
unless you're
amazing.
85.
Sounds fine. I have no problem.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Armory 33 podcast.
At least keeping the sideburns as a thing.
Mine or his? Oh, his?
He keeps the sideburns.
Do you know how long I've had these side?
s-
Since 2017.
yeah, probably since you were 7.
I'm trying to do an intro here.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of the Armory 33 podcast. As always, I'm Quinn. Co-host Shane's on the other end.
Hey,
Good to see you for the first time in a couple of weeks. What are you doing? The old man in his van. As he has he has like a long sleeve shirt on and then a short sleeve.
And shorts.
And shorts.
Yeah, sure, so-
With-
What do you mean?
And our third unofficial co-host, IT Tanner, is back with us.
Howdy,
I
folks.
think it's pretty official. Just
Yeah.
unofficially official.
Unofficially official.
Unofficially official. That's the way we
I did spend, 2.5 hours here before the podcast? 3 hours?
You got fed. Shut up.
I know. Just stating fact.
It was really great food. It was cheap.
We
All right.
We were in Paxtonia last weekend, and we passed the Rudders, and I almost bought a Route 30 burger just to bring it home, but they don't travel well. So a Route 30 burger is a grilled cheese sandwich, then your burger, then another grilled cheese. You can get it up to a triple, and then whatever you put on as a topping, they put it on top of each layer. So you get bacon, you can get corned beef.
Bill,
you
you
get-
had me at bacon. You had me at grilled cheese. You lost
well,
me
you
at
can get
corned
other
beef.
things besides corned beef. Like you can get
Corned
all
beef is
kinds-
pretty good.
It goes back to the conversation we had earlier. I'm a very picky person when it comes to my food.
Anyway, so let's just say you do bacon. So you get a cheese sandwich, burger, cheese, bacon, burger, or patty, cheese, bacon, patty, cheese, bacon, grilled cheese. One, I always get one when I go down to my buddies in New Holland. And he's like, I know you're going to, one of the first 10 minutes of being at my house, you're going to blow up my bathroom. I'm like, hell yeah, because I stopped at a Route 30 burger. And I'm totally going to blow up your bathroom.
Hey, there's somebody still sleeping upstairs. You wake here, you deal with those consequences. Stop moving your thing around in the cup holder. No, don't you do it.
Listen, new mics, I have to understand the consequences of having a really good mic.
It's probably not picking it up.
I wasn't going to throw it at
I
you.
was going to say, that mic is probably not picking that noise up.
Yeah, don't tap on the table either.
These mics are extremely sensitive.
Yeah, like some people that come into our work. Extremely sensitive sometimes.
Well, yes, but they're very sensitive mics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like you could.
And it's great because I push this and nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening on his mic or any mic.
Oh, no, something's happening. It didn't.
What, on my mics?
No. See, they're not going to know it, Shane.
Recording for that's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be amazing. Look how fast he gets to that finger.
You're lucky there's somebody sitting between us. Yeah. I'll do it right on camera. I don't care.
Mine was on camera.
I don't care. To start our lovely D&D campaign today. Unfortunately, life happens and people have to back out, which is perfectly fine because we have
With spring being right around the corner here, seasonal allergies kick in. People are going to start getting. A little
Shane's
sick.
is getting by trees and pollen at the moment. All right. That's fun. And
So yes, the trees are not being very nice to you
No.
at the moment, and it's going to happen to me here eventually.
Great.
I can already.
We are going to do one last thing we need to do to prepare for our D&D campaign because it's the one person said, yeah, it won't take me long. It's no problem.
Yeah, I figured we get.
And then he
done.
goes, I forgot to build my character.
I never said I forgot. I hadn't done it yet. But then you told me that Paige and Tristan were going to be here. So
Yeah, we
that
got
works out
top.
great.
I was really
And-
excited for the druid to be here, by the way, because she keeps talking about wanting to play poison. So I wanted to talk to her about Circle of Spores instead of Circle of Land, because Circle of Spores is all poison.
Yes, that's right.
So I'm going to let Mr. Shane jump right in here. Hey, did you guys know, this is not an ad, but we graciously take it, that Domino's now has two-topping, medium topping
Do they send
pizzas?
you an
I get a
ad
notification
at
every
4
fucking day at
at
4
4
o'clock. Yep. For $6.99.
Have we had this discussion about pizza before?
Can you not yawn as you talking to the microphone?
I'm sorry. Okay, listen. I want a nap. All right, I'm past my midday nap. Anyway,
We were talking about Werther's a second ago, Grandpa.
Hey, back in my day, I'd shoot some people and then I'd take a nap.
Patrick's family members. Anyway, where were we?
You in your midday naps or no pizza? Sorry, we were
Pizza.
talking
Thank
about
you.
No, we had this conversation
we
at work the other
yeah,
day.
We had this conversation.
So I
at work.
said, yeah, if you're coming down at this time, I can just order us food. And then I was like, we can get Domino's. You're like, no, I already had Domino's. I was like, that's the only good pizza around besides OIP or Wisit.
Domino's is not good pizza, folks.
Better
Trust
than,
me.
Better than Papa John's.
Neither one of those two are great.
Really?
If your
I hate them both.
options are a frozen dough pizza, it's a really bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly just rather take a frozen pizza and then throw it in the oven.
You know what is really? This is gonna sound really weird.
DiGiorno is better.
No, besides that, Walmart has a really nice stuffed crust pizza.
They
Yeah,
do.
I can
the
see.
Sam's or whatever.
It's the Great Value?
Yeah. Used to be called Sam's.
Yeah,
that's right.
it's the same company, just brother and sister.
Rebranded.
Yeah, but they have one that is, it's like a buffalo chicken ranch pizza.
That one's fire.
Yeah, literally.
I've never thought it was that hot, but it is fire.
I didn't have the button signed up. It's too late now to do it.
The old man is speaking more like my people from my generation than I do. That's wild. Anyway, yeah. Wow. That's something. That's food for thought.
What?
It's fire.
Y'all should just be happy that I don't have my accent anymore.
Y'all should be happy. I don't have my accent. Welcome to Pennsylvania, everybody. Jesus.
Oh, we were talking last week.
Hit the button and it worked.
We had our Marvel game last week, and before the game started, this is relevant because it's also an RPG. We were talking about an Ottoman, like the Ottoman Empire, which is apparently.
I thought you meant the thing I have up in my living room. Pushing
No, it
into
is the same thing.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
It's spelled Ottoman, like the empire. But growing up, from where I'm from, it wasn't pronounced that. I knew what the Ottoman Empire was, but you said that Ottoman, not Ottoman.
No, it's an Ottoman. Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you have an Ottoman in front of your chair, right? An Ottoman?
Yeah, yeah.
Autaman. Ottoman. That's not how it's spelled at all.
No,
It's
Otoman. Yeah, Ottoman.
Like the empire, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wait, I thought the empire was spelled with.
no, OTT.
Oh, it's OTO. Yeah.
I thought they were switched. Public school systems.
Yeah. So this goes back to like me saying library in Winda instead of
Window.
Winda.
It's a window.
You go to the window.
Then you go to the wall.
Yeah. Or you go.
Or-
Nobody's gonna touch that one.
What the hell's it called? Water instead
you
of
go
water.
Get a water ice. You go get water
You
ice.
get water.
What the
It's water ice.
fuck is water ice?
You go to Rita's, you get water ice.
No, I get a gelato.
Water with ice in it.
Gets a cup of
They
water.
call it Italian
Cup of
ice.
ice water.
Yeah.
We call it Italian ice around here. It's water ice.
Okay, you and I.
Well, I'm breezing over that one.
Just scoot your chair this way, buddy. We're not going to let you get lost in the dark side over there. What the fuck? Drink your peach state light and shut up.
Where I'm from, that's how you say words, okay?
All right, the thing that you have to cross a bridge, the thing that the bridge covers down by my house. What do you?
creek.
It's a creek.
Great.
It's a creek.
No, I'm with him on this one. It's a crick.
I'm just gonna push you back over.
So first off, so that's too small to be a creek. That's a creek.
Oh God, that's semantics at this point.
So West Creek is on the other side of town. Fishing Creek is on this side of town. Fishing Creek's much bigger, runs longer. It's a creek. Creek, smaller body of water, runs into it.
I don't know what to.
I wouldn't even call that a crick or a creek. It's
It's
a
a
stream.
stream,
It's
yeah.
a stream.
You should have saw it earlier this week when it looked like a fucking river. God, it was. We almost couldn't cross our bridge
I
earlier
believe
this
that.
week.
Yeah, I
Well,
believe
like-
that too.
But
That was the day. That was the day I called you.
yeah. So like a small body of water,
It was a pond.
a stream,
Oh, okay.
slightly over a stream is a creek, and then you go to a creek, and then you go to a river.
Yeah, stream is the smallest flowing body of water, or the smallest I would say.
Thanks,
flowing
Webster.
body of
Thanks,
water.
Webster.
Then you have a creek that's in between, and then you have a creek, which is slightly bigger. Because a creek, not all of I always look at it as like a floating. You can almost float the entire creek.
Yep.
You cannot almost float an entire creek. No, you can an entire creek. You cannot almost float an entire creek. You can almost float. So like Fisher Creek, you can almost float.
All right, can we get back? Can we not stop talking about? Can we stop
This
talking about?
devolves
Yeah.
fast.
This might come in fruition further on. You did see the map. There is
I didn't look at it in depthly.
there is
In depth.
there's a body.
that the right
there's a-
word? Is that the
there's
right word?
A lot of bodies of water
No.
around
In
there.
You
depthly.
didn't look at it.
In depth.
In depthly, it sounds like better. Did you guys? Speaking of this, did you know the word fuller is actually a word?
Fuller?
Yeah, Fuler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my loving wife, who's a grammar Nazi, who always corrects me whenever I say something wrong. She goes, "That doesn't sound right." I'm like, "But it does because of the way I talk." Then she looked it up and she goes, "She said those two words every man loves to hear their wife say. You're right. When was the last time your wife told you that, Shane?
Never.
Wait. All right.
Wife also likes to sit there and watch me put together miniatures, because that's what I was doing last night. I was building miniatures in the living room.
I was watching WrestleMania last night.
I made her watch Black Widow for the first time last night.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pass that to you.
Oh, fucking Rice Krispies. God damn.
Thank the military for that one.
Say you can thank the military for that one.
But
That's a lot of push-ups. A lot of push-ups.
Tanner, you gotta walk us.
Don't even tell me I'm wrong, Tanner. It's a lot of push-ups.
Push-ups, pull-ups.
Do you have to do burpees?
I've done burpees before. Not.
You guys didn't have to do serious burpees.
No, I've done serious burpees. Standard units, when they work out, they do PRT. And PRT has certain blocks. They have,
Yeah.
certain exercises.
Uh-huh.
Burpees not a part of that. That's non-standard.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That's more of like, hey, it's a free day. We're gonna go do this.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys ever had to.
I've done burpees for PT. It's just it was more of a what were we doing those days? More like circuit training. As we
Okay.
say.
You know what Tanner's main source of exercise is now? Coffee ups. Picks his coffee up.
Oh, those curls, baby.
Actually, my main source of
except-
exercise is walking around and help all you fuckers.
Don't even bring that up, because
Okay, it's not you,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
everyone
thought.
else.
Don't fucking categorize me with the rest of them,
Every once or twice, I have to go out there and help you.
because it's usually Tanner. Can I do this? Yeah, just don't break it. All right, thanks. Hey, I moved that
Alright.
printer by myself, by the way.
That's true. You did move the printer by yourself.
It was unplugged for 30 seconds.
And it's pretty. All you got to do is unplug it, move it, plug it back into the same exact thing you got to do.
Small victories. Thank you. Tanner, you're gonna walk us through what your character is here.
Okay.
You remember
My
what you wanted to play as?
yeah, I did. No, yeah, I've been thinking about this whole time because I was going back and forth between a cleric and a paladin.
Yeah.
I finally settled on a cleric.
Oh, okay.
That's news that I knew, because last time we talked, it was gonna be a paladin.
Yeah, and then I finally was like, you know what?
That's cool. Now that I know that, I'll
Cleric.
put that on here. That'll change. I'll have to rewrite some of this start of this, but that's okay.
Upgrades.
Listen, it just means that him as the DM, he has to modify certain things now.
Yeah.
I hope he's ready for all the questions they're gonna ask him. We're gonna make this a little bit challenging for him.
I'm aware.
I don't mean that kind of challenging.
I've literally ran so many new people through D&D at this point. I don't remember them all.
Good. But Shane, I do have a gift for you.
Oh, for me?
No, it's for the podcast. It's for our D&D campaign. Oh, Tanner, can you pass those down to him?
Yes, you're welcome.
I thought you were typing. I didn't want to throw them at him.
No,
'cause
I
if look
saw
at hit
you
you in the face.
Passing them over. I can stop for 2 seconds.
Look at these nice pleather bags.
Tanner just gets taken out by dice.
You didn't even open your dice? You didn't even do any math rock rolling?
That bag might have been opened. I've been playing with this dice over here, though.
Yeah,
The gifts, the set that came with
Oh.
mine.
you seem to have a theme for going for black and gold.
Hey, why not stick with the podcast colors? Which, by the way, nice shirt you have on.
Yeah. Hopefully someone actually read it while I was at the soccer game today.
It got really bad that I was telling Tanner, because I ordered shirts for the D&D campaign, and every time they come in from the company they order them from, they bring them in a different shade of green than what we need.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's very. That's what happens, because this lovely shirt, which is available on the link down below, this is actually a 2X I'm wearing. This is a 2X. We went with it's a little bit more of a, they run a little bit larger.
Oh, okay.
My arms fit really good. Doesn't show any of the unnecessary body weight that we don't need to see.
My problem is this. So much this.
Yeah, no, I had that same problem. And this shirt hangs down. It feels good, nice and snug. Tanner, what are you doing over there? Tanner, what are we doing over here?
All right, I'm past my race. I'm on to my class now.
So what was your race,
Yeah,
Tanner?
but buddy, this is
you
a
didn't even say anything.
really
You
bad
were just
podcast.
High
just
elf.
talking over top of you.
No, I'm a high elf cleric. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud, but yes, I'm a high elf cleric.
He spiked.
Yeah, he did. He hit like the navigation bar at the top. That's the bad thing. That's the bad line to hit, buddy.
so hard right now.
About time he peaked. It wasn't in high school.
That's good for him. I've met a lot of guys that peaked in high school. They are the worst.
Oh, Dick. No, he's never peaked. He's always plateaued.
Feel bad for that guy. I don't.
We do feel bad for him.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Not really. He's
Okay, then I don't feel bad for that guy.
It's Shane's best friend, though.
He's not my best friend. I don't mind him.
You know how many times they go to concerts together every year?
That's it.
Okay, we are starting at level 3, right?
Yes, sir.
3.
there anything you can divulge here about our campaign for it? What? You have soup over there?
Medium armor shield, simple weapons.
Ooh, can I pick your weapon?
No.
Can I roll the die and let the die pick your weapon?
No, but that is something I would want to talk about later.
What? Weapons?
No, a different thing.
Soup?
No, I like soup though.
I don't like soup.
What?
I don't like soup. Tanner and I had this conversation earlier today where I'm a very picky eater when it comes to particular things.
You're
Do
somewhat
you like
picky.
cereal?
Only when
Choose
it's
your-
soggy.
Choose your words.
I don't even get it.
It's
No,
a
I know exactly where you're going to go with this. We're going back to the food cube.
It's a soup.
My opinion of how
Especially
picky
as
you are
you-
is rapidly going downhill the more I learn.
I do like soup. I
Clam chowder?
no. I like lobster bisque.
Scoot further this way.
Get sick then. He Pete. It's fine.
Doesn't bother me.
He ate MREs for how many months? He's fine.
You
Which,
can't
by the
get
way,
sick anymore.
the chili mac.
Hey, Chili Mac is the greatest.
They did inject him with all kinds of things that no one's quite sure what those shots are full of.
It's weird. I have an eighth toe on my right foot.
How many domains are there normally for clerics? There's quite a few, aren't there?
There's a ton.
Yeah, I'm only seeing the life domain.
Did you choose your thing yet?
Choose my what? Birds, yes. I'm only on class, which is number 2 in the process. My spells yet. It is a bit odd, but
What seems to be the problem over there?
Did clean it.
so do we explain archetypes before?
Vaguely on my
So-
episode, I believe, when I built my character.
Archetypes for classes are different subclasses. So each one has their own a very specific role, basically in like your barbarian. Yours is what, a berserker, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he goes
Yeah,
nuts.
Yeah, which berserkers are pretty staple for a barbarian, but they're really good. Whereas clerics, they have their archetype is called. Make sure I'm saying this correctly. Yeah, domains, but there's quite a few domains you can pick from. However, on here I'm only seeing one.
Would it be that one, but then if you hit it again, there might be a subcategory of it, or
No.
no? So Shane, what have you been up to? You've been traveling quite a few recently, haven't you?
I have.
You were at you got your first baseball game in for the season already. I see. Was that down to Reading?
No, I was in Wilkes-Barre.
That was in Wilkes-Barre. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sleeted on.
That was last week, wasn't it? Or was
It
that
was
this week?
Friday.
It was Friday. We had some. When I was driving back from the one store on, I think it was Thursday. It was hailing in this area.
Half elf, full elf?
Full elf.
Elf, you said, right?
Yep. High elf.
What team did you see up in Wilkes-Barre? Was it obviously it was the Yankees. I don't know what that is.
That's
That looks like an evil
that's their
Mexican
Copa-
symbol.
That's their Copa hat.
Was that Reading? No.
No, they played Syracuse.
The Syracuse. No, Crunches hockey.
Yeah.
That's the Syracuse Mets.
I think it is, because they're the Mets.
Yeah, it might be. I think it is the Syracuse. That's AAA, isn't it? Yeah, so that would be the Syracuse Mets. Did you see the score that the AAA Orioles put up the other day? 29-16. Jackson
I thought-
Holiday scored 6 runs.
I thought it was going to be 29-16 at this game, because the reason it was 3 hours and 10 minutes long,
Oof.
they have an 18-second pitch clock.
18 instead of what? 10?
20.
20.
And they can challenge 1 pitch per batter, the catcher.
Why? Why?
It actually is so fast, it doesn't even interrupt the play. The ump was on fire.
That's good.
They challenged 8 calls. He had every call correct.
Yeah, you see some of those compilation videos now where it's like really bad. It's
And they have it down to the fraction of an inch. It is good. It is really
still
good.
3 hours and 10 minutes for a baseball game, though.
That's because they walked teen batters, dude.
That's bad. You can't get into the pros walking batters like that.
No.
Tanner, any movement over there? Still trying to figure things out. We're trying to keep people entertained here, guys.
We're working on something.
Yeah, he's looking more into
Okay.
it. So, and I'm reading back up on the subdomains here. So, interesting. I'm surprised they're not on mine.
Can you continue building it from your phone?
Uh,
So do you just want to ask Tanner the questions? And
Once he knows which one he wants to play.
Yeah, it says what domain is what I want to go with. I'm torn between light and this. This would be the very first cleric I
you got a
play, so-
1, so take
Huh?
your pick.
What?
You rolled a 1. The dice have spoken.
The biggest things here are what domain and then what god. I'm not sure how into it I should be, whether I can just say Tempest and then pick a god that's really more of a lightning or thunder style god. There's nothing to do with it.
I want to hit this one button while you talk, but I'm afraid to do it.
It just changes what spells he's got access to. That's why he's asking.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how into this I want my character to be, or whether it's just, hey, I want to play Tempest, but I want to worship this god that has nothing to do with any of that domain.
Gotcha. Can I ask somebody a real quick question? Whoever's not busy over there, what is the purpose of this die right here?
Which one?
The pyramid one that has.
D4.
But why are there 3 different numbers on it?
It's a D4.
I don't know what that means, Tanner.
It's
a
a
four-sided
four-sided
die.
die.
Okay, I got that.
So when you roll it,
There
the
you
one that's
go.
on the top is your number.
Is your, yep.
Okay, I got you now. I apologize.
It's
I'm just,
a lot easier to explain it if you just roll the dice.
yeah, I was like over here. Oh, there's numbers and they're all in different
it's-
locations.
yeah, yeah.
But
Once it goes flat, where are all the numbers?
at the top,
Magic.
I wasn't-
magic.
You know what that usually comes in handy for? Armed strike is usually a D4 for like most races and characters. There's 2 that use a D6.
Is it because of their race or their class?
I believe it's their race.
What about this one that looks like a spinning top? What is this used for?
Is that a D10?
E-
Looks like it. Yep.
Yeah,
It's a D10.
odds are on one side, evens are on the other.
Yep. D10.
What is that used for?
Roll it. There you go. You got an 8.
Oh,
Usually your bigger weapons, when you play like a barbarian, you usually roll like a D8, a D10, or a D12 depending on your weapon.
okay.
My hit dice are a D8. So whenever we gain levels, and I roll a D8 and then add my Constitution modifier, and that's how much health. That's
You
how
will
much HP.
automatically just get the 8. I promise. I'm never going to make you roll that.
What?
You will always get your full die and your level.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Spoiler alert.
But anyway,
Where's that button?
but if you for damage, when you roll for damage, that's a D8.
The air horn just went off repeatedly because I tried to do the bam, 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 bam.
Most swords are like a 6.
Yeah. But if you use a longsword one-handed, that's a D8. If you use it, it's a versatile weapon. If you use it two-handed, it's a D10.
Okay, so this is a D4. Numbers are at the top. D10.
Yep.
Numbers are just whatever it rolls.
Yeah, whatever it rolls. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
whatever.
Okay. This one, the regular die, the 6-sided.
Uh-huh.
What does this do?
Same thing.
Depends on what you
Yeah. It depends on what you're using it for.
Okay. I didn't know if it had like a specific purpose or not. 4.
It depends on what you're rolling
Okay.
for. Because you could be doing something, and then he could decide as the DM, hey,
That's a 12.
I was trying to figure out what the biggest number on this die was.
because maybe you could be like, maybe you're trying to decide what random thing might happen from whatever enemy we're facing when he strikes it. You could roll a d6, or you roll a d6, or he rolls a d6 and be like, okay, this is the effect that happens.
The D12 does this have a specific purpose or is it?
It depends on your weapon.
Depends on your weapon. Oh, and then d12
There
is also
are certain tables that you have to roll those on also. But
Yep. The only class that has a d12 for hit dice is barbarian, though.
And this the normal D20.
D20, that's usually
that does 90% of everything in your.
correct.
And this looks like it's another D8.
That is a D8.
That is a D8, yeah. But that's a
You need
D8.
another
This is a
D10.
D10.
Ah,
This is a D10.
math.
Anyway, yeah.
Shiny math rocks, buddy.
Yeah, shiny math rocks.
Hey, do you not like the ones that I picked
do.
out for us? What is he's blowing his nose?
Yeah.
You're gonna hear a trumpet in a second.
No, it's relatively quiet.
I never blow my nose.
Wait. Hit the trombone button. I'm glad you chose to make the one off camera instead of on camera. Tanner, what are we looking at over there?
All right,
Still
I'm deciding that my domain is going to be light.
light.
Cleric of light.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna roll with it.
Like he said, it depends on how into the role-playing aspect you want to be.
Yeah.
This
the role playing aspect. I'm trying to make this.
and okay.
Oh,
Okay. Then
then you're gonna love
okay.
Tristan and I.
This should be okay then. I will, if there's a specific, I will, if I find a list of deities, I will pick one, and then you tell me yay or nay. Okay. So yes, a domain of light.
And
I
yes,
don't
I
have that
put your fidget spinner back. I put your fidget toy back in your cup holder for you. We're gonna have to work on that for next episode. Putting things in the cup holders. We are working on new audio, so this is going to be a little bit of a test episode. I'm looking for a new co-host. If anybody would love to join the show, you can join me and Tanner. You get perks, food.
Apparently, I'm getting kicked out.
No, we're just going to sacrifice you.
I want to say clerics do what? Intelligence and wisdom?
The look of concentration and determination on Tanner's face right now. Hey, that was a compliment, asshole.
So you never played a cleric before?
No, it's the very first time I played a cleric.
My very first time playing D&D.
Thank God you're playing a cleric, because these two barbarians I feel are going to get smacked in the face a lot.
Do you not know our backstory? Did you not pay attention?
I did. That's why I know you guys are going to get smacked in the face a lot.
I'm excited. I'm
No,
ready for fun.
There's another D&D-like game. It's a different world. It's called...
Can you stop doing that low talking because it's not picking up on the microphone? The one time your voice does not carry. I'm about to throw this dicey. Where do you think I'm gonna hit him, Tanner?
Probably blow my luck right in the eye. They're already falling apart, so... No, it's from having them be stitched together a couple times with liquid stitches.
What?
I've sliced my eye all kinds of places as growing up.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so I have what is called...
Diverticulitis.
No. It's disease in your stomach.
I probably have it then. I thought you were gonna make a comment with the way you looked up like that.
No, I'm looking up the deities for 5th edition.
Shane, I'm glad to see the beard's looking trimmed up and nice there, buddy.
Everything's trimmed up.
I know. You got a lot of gray hair up there.
Oh, yeah. You should have saw it when it came off. I was like, oh, baby, there is not a lot of hair.
What was I doing I mentioned something to my wife the other day. I was like, oh, there's a gray hair there. She goes, yeah, you have a couple in your beard too. I'm like, first of all, don't say that. Second of all, rude. Mine's not as full and prominent as yours.
Yeah, all this is just beautifully gray. My wife literally goes to me the other day. She goes, you know you have gray hair in your eyebrows? And I go, yeah, thanks, lady.
Did you look at her and your two kids and say, this is from you guys?
I didn't know you could get gray eyebrows. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you can. Can we just admire how nicely I built these microphone bases
They
for
are
us?
nice for making sure you did it so as cheap as possible. I'm proud
Oh,
of
but
you.
yeah. Yeah.
Proud of you for that.
Work smarter, not harder.
Okay, that makes that easy.
Tanner, what's your views on these wonderful microphone stands I built for us?
I mean, they work great.
Oh, yeah.
Minimalist, and they look fantastic.
Thank you. No, by the way, take some of those cans home with you, by the way.
How many cans of grinds right now?
Yeah, and I have a new favorite.
The Kentucky Bourbon?
No. My top two cans right now are the caramel cans. Yeah, the caramel cans. And the orange citrus.
I love that you do this. Every time you
That's the baseball player in me.
I know.
That's the baseball player in me. I was first base and right field, and I'd always be the one yelling out how many outs we have.
The same reason when I go to when someone tells me 3, I do this.
Yep. Yep.
That's the old third down, fourth down.
Four.
Which is
Oh.
always weird. It's
Yeah.
first, second, third,
four.
fourth. Okay, how about
Hear me out. Just hear me out.
hear me out.
First down, second down. See, I go like this. I don't know why I go like that. Third down.
There are guys that do that.
Yeah, third
there
down.
are guys that can't do this. That's why.
Yeah. Third down. Just hear me out. Four.
Or the other thing I always thought, because it goes by downs, right?
Yeah.
So first down, second down,
How many downs you have left?
third down,
Four.
four down.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's.
Like, how about we think about it? We have 4 fingers. It works out perfectly, right?
I don't know about you, but I have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs.
Do you?
Aha. There it was. I hit the rim shot. I hit the rim shot.
Jesus.
I hit the rim shot button. Stop. I caught myself. Stop. Our conversation.
That's a hell of a button. Can I hit that button?
Stop. We went to Sheetz today, and I ordered a energy infused Red Bull. Right. So it was Red Bull. It was supposed to have.
You wanted more juice in your Red Bull?
Yeah.
Is that what I just heard?
Yeah. It was supposed to be like flavored, like you can add flavoring. It was supposed to have watermelon inside of it.
How white girl are you?
It wasn't Starbucks, it was Sheetz. There's a difference. One's for blue collars, one for white girls.
You said you're putting stuff in a Red Bull. They put vodka in Red Bull. You're there, buddy.
Tanner, what did I do with the rest of my Red Bull when we got back to the house?
Yeah, you put some Tito's in it.
Put 2 shots of Tito's in it.
How white girl are you?
Coming from the guy over here drinking a cider.
I didn't say shit.
That's why I had to pick on you, because you're not saying you're supposed to be walking the guests through what you're doing here.
I'm sorry, all right?
Should be. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I didn't know Kessler was on the podcast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Today is his day.
Yeah.
Today is his day. Don't even want to know.
How do you like your chair, Tanner? I keep seeing you playing with the arms of it.
Great.
I tried to move mine, I was like, mine are attached.
Little bitch.
Oh! Sorry, did I get you?
Yeah,
Where-
I'm moving him over to the.
What the?
Yeah.
Tanner, what have you been up to? It's been a couple weeks since you've been on the show.
As I keep showing you, I have a new rifle and suppressor that I keep moving over.
There's a lot of oogling. Although, that one you told me about the other day, I finally saw it.
What?
The one that came into the shop. The one that we're selling for somebody else.
Oh, that. I did see it as well. I haven't seen it since, I think, did Kessler clean it up a little bit?
I hope somebody did.
I think he did.
It was rough. But
It did look rough, and it hadn't been cleaned yet.
yeah.
I
That
would only buy that rifle just for the optic.
Oh yeah, the optic is the price of the rifle, basically. We talked about it today. We were before 20 minutes before we hit record, we were out there trying to shoot groundhogs in the field today.
Yeah, but someone doesn't have a scope on their 22.
It's because I just got the 22.
Just got it.
Yeah,
How do you describe just got?
this year.
Just say because just got is a
A
little.
little ambiguous.
When I get to this episode, it'll be next year.
Stop tapping on the tablet. It's
It's my phone.
your mic's picking it up though.
I know.
I'm taking all the cup holders.
being picky.
I'm taking all the cup holders out of this desk next episode. All the cup holders are coming out of the desk.
Why?
That's why. Bentley.
Now that I have the cleric, I can finish writing the campaign or the start of the campaign.
You didn't move it over yet, did you?
No.
Okay.
We
Technically,
have-
you haven't picked your subclass yet. That's weird.
Wait, because for some reason it popped up with I had two different characters on there.
You might have deleted the wrong one then.
That's fine. I trust Shane to get it built by next week.
Hey, I might not have built mine until now, but at least I'm going through the process of building it.
We already went through the process. He has to go back through and just read that episode.
It's there. It's in there.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it.
Is there anything particular we need to know about, or any details you can spare us for this episode?
Anything for the viewers to
Yeah, for
look
the
forward
viewers
to?
to look forward to.
For next week,
Yeah.
Insanity.
Besides 5 of us being on the show.
For the first session?
I'm just saying there's two barbarians, and neither of them seem like they're going to have their heads together. So
2 heads are better than
I
1.
wanted to try to get you guys to, one, you have so many races. I have to try to figure out how I'm making this all work together. And I had a plan.
Welcome to America.
And then I thought about what he said. And then
What did I say?
And then I thought about what the other guy said. And then I went, oh, shit. No matter what I do, something is going to break loose.
That's fair.
So I have to prepare
I'm trying to figure out what I
for all
said.
hell to break
I said a
loose.
lot of things on all these episodes.
That's fair.
You said you were going to try to punch everything you came across.
Oh, I didn't want to
And Mr. Halfbeard seems to not have a lot of common sense going on with the way that his character already got smacked in the face.
I forgot about that part of the backstory. He has that scar. Yes, it's literally half a beard.
So he already burned himself because he talked back.
Is my character the smartest of the group?
Probably.
No, because Paige's character is going to try and befriend every animal we come across by going, she's going to get attacked by a bear.
I told you it's going to be organized fucking chaos.
Hey, guess what? Story of our lives, Monday through Friday, guys. Story of our...
Oh, shit. When the cleric has to play babysitter.
That's what the clerics do, by the way.
Well, I didn't even realize that.
You want me to have more magic potions on standby? And by magic potions, I mean what my daughter ironically calls these as daddy sodas.
That's what my kids call them.
But
I got my work cut out for me, apparently. Fun.
Have you ever played the Chaperone before?
No. Every other character has been a damage dealer, a barbarian, a fighter, what have you.
Oh, no. Now you have to play like you are a shepherd. These are your lambs. If you don't keep them in line, you lead them to the slaughter.
hi, buddy. just remember, you're my favorite person at work.
This is going to be hell on earth for me.
Just think of all the food I gave you this week.
I said hell on earth, yes. For me.
You're trying to talk and it's not registering anything. Tanner, that's registering too much.
These new mics are fantastic.
Yay, technology. IT Tanner earned his keep this week, everybody.
Hey, seasonal allergies
I think
suck,
Shane
man.
just died in the bar. What's that?
Blow nose. Ah!
Paper towels burn your nose.
Paper towels do suck to blow your nose in. Yeah.
No, my mom gets those cheap paper towels.
Oh, like one ply?
Yeah.
Oh, don't get started on the one ply. conversation.
They have that shit at work.
Yeah, but they're like the Dollar General brand, and they're like,
So it's half ply.
yeah. But the problem is they're not really a problem.
Wait, so they're
super-
military? They're military grade.
They're super soft because they're one ply. It's really weird. They're like the softest. They don't do well. Like cleaning up any liquids or anything. Like I did windows this morning. I had to use like 80 of them. But they're super soft. It's like giant rolls of toilet paper.
Interesting.
All right. On that note, everybody have a great rest of your week.
What?
We
You're
will-
done already?
What-
I didn't tell the story about the cleric yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I do want to hear this.
My wife has played the chaperone a lot.
Right.
Like I said before I left, you will be the lamb. You'll be the shepherd leading the lambs. Don't let them go to slaughter. Now, many a times, I have had people,
How many times?
vast a majority of the
Okay.
time, I have had people be like, "Oh, we're in town. Oh, I want to buy this. Oh, it costs too much. I'll sneak in tonight and steal it, like you would do."
Who would do? Me?
Like a rogue or anyone that just doesn't feel like paying 500 gold pieces for a piece of magical equipment. And that's when the cleric has to be like,
Stop.
As
That.
long as they're a normal cleric and not something like a cleric, like a death domain.
yeah. So they would be running by after stealing stuff, and she'd be coming out of a temple, and she'd be like, "Where are you going? Why are there cops chasing you?"
Like, turn around and put that back.
Yeah. Go give it to him.
I don't want to.
Turn around.
Oh my! So wait, so I finally get to feel like when my daughter tells me no and then runs away from me as I try and.
I swear, if I had to pick up after you and the other two,
You're definitely picking up after the two barbarians. I promise you that.
Chaos and destruction is what we do best.
at least I'll probably have Paige on my side.
Probably not. She'll be off trying to tame a wild animal by going.
She just
Doesn't mean she won't be on my side.
the last tiefling druid I was playing with, she's the reason that our other party is alive, because she ran away when she realized that I've done fucked up. Because instead of talking to the Goblin King, I just shot him in the face, and then we got attacked by 1,000 goblins. There was only 4 of us. We had to get resurrected.
Why did you shoot him in the face?
Anyway, so my halfling druid just has a problem with the world because he was adopted by the elves and they didn't want him.
So,
His parents didn't want him. They left him in the woods.
so what I'm hearing is your character had a temper tantrum and was like, you know what? Fuck you.
And they were like, "Oh, we got to the Goblin King," and they're like, "We have to stop the goblins from taking over the town." And I was like, "You stop the goblins from taking over the town, you get rid of the king." So I just shot the Goblin King.
What I'm hearing is, fuck you. And you shot him in the face.
Yeah.
So wait.
It rolled a natural 20.
Fuck.
So it was
At
critical.
the worst.
So it was
time.
critical.
It was critical. On top of the fact that because I specifically said that I wanted to hit him in the face, I had to roll for disadvantage.
Oh my. You rolled.
I had to roll, so I rolled 2 nat 20s.
That is. I will say that is
That's
impressive.
impressive.
That is very
It was,
impressive.
It was, but it
So
was.
you rolled this die.
No, I rolled 2 of them at the same time, and I had to take the higher of the, and I had to take the lower of the 2. But
That's
the
what
pro-
roll. Yeah. So
That's what disadvantage means.
Yep. So when you roll with disadvantage,
Yeah.
let's say say, hey, I want to hit this guy. Roll with disadvantage. You roll a d20 twice. You take the lower of the 2 value.
Don't do it.
On the flip
Don't
side,
do it. Don't you do that right now. It's Tanner at work with an IT equipment. You put that back in the fucking container right now. I will open it. That day you pulled the screen cover off my phone. Don't you do it to that one either. That is my tism right now. Don't do it.
I will say that is my equipment, so I reserve the right.
Jim's equipment.
Oh,
You're
man.
just a lackey.
Wow.
We got a new printer at work.
You're my favorite IT guy.
We got a new printer at work that's all touchscreen
Oh, no.
on the copier now.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. But they tried to leave the cover on it, but the problem was it wasn't picking up fingers.
Dumbasses.
It doesn't pick up. So I have a problem.
Yeah, fat fingers.
No, I don't have.
Feeling.
Good sense in your fingers.
No
Nerves.
It's very hard to explain. I don't leave fingerprints behind, and I don't leave. Yeah, it's creepy. I know.
Make sure nothing's missing from the studio when he leaves at night.
Okay.
I'll have a long story. I'll explain later.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, things that have protectors don't always pick up.
screen
my-
protectors and shit like that.
Don't always pick up my hand,
Okay.
so they don't work. So the one guy that is in that department was like, I took a bet that there was going to be 2 people that were going to take that screen protector off. And he's, let me guess, you were the one that took it off. I said I took it off at fucking 6:05 this morning, bud, because
5 minutes into your shift, you're like, nope, enough of this.
it wouldn't read my finger. You have to hit the button for it to make copies.
I don't want to interrupt. I just want to say, for all of you out there that gets new printers, phones, anything. I'm not looking at you specifically, but phones, anything like that has a screen on it with one of those screen protectors that comes from the factory. If you do not peel that off, you are what's wrong with this world.
No, I peel mine off. I like to be
I'm not targeting you.
I know. I'm just saying. I like to peel mine off because it gives me that little bit of satisfaction when it comes off in one piece. It's the only thing you can pull off cleanly in one shot.
No, I get that. I'm saying
But the fact that he robbed me of that day, I hated him forever.
if you don't,
you would have robbed me of it too.
and I'm looking at all of you, if you don't,
Wow, he's yelling at our
He's
audience.
intense today.
I'm only saying this because there's a reason why they put them on there is to protect them until they get to you, the consumer, and then you peel it off because then after that, everything is on you.
Let him
Why
cook.
not?
Let him cook.
Hang on. Why would you leave it on there when you're going to use it? Everything else is going to get fucked up. Why not pull it off and not worry about it? Because then you're going to have this shitty looking printer 5 years down the road with this shitty looking from the factory screen protector, and then some random person is going to be in there and be like, oh, hey, they never peel this off. Whoop. And now you're going to be all in a tism because it doesn't match the rest of it. No, pull it off as soon as you get it. Okay.
Yeah, because it's true. Because if you pull it off later, the screen's gonna look immaculate underneath.
Yeah, and it's not going to match. It's gonna make any fucking sense.
It's true.
It's there to be used. Pull it off. It's out of the container. It's only goes downhill from here. So pull it off. Anyway,
Holy shit. Fucking tangent
Talk about
galore
a-
today,
talk about-
Tanner.
Talk about
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Talk about an IT-tism right there.
Oh, we went off the rails.
that's all I'm saying, folks. Is that there's a reason they put them on there, and that is only until it gets to your hands.
You're not allowed to roll these. I'm afraid.
So
I don't want you to do criticals over here, okay?
Okay. Hey, rant's done. I'm sure. Fine. I'm cool.
for now.
Holy sat here. Like, I don't want to get yelled at. I'm afraid to ask for new IT equipment from now on. Because you know what he's going to do? He's going to bring it over, already unwrapped. He goes, here, I set it up for you. But why?
When do I ever yell at you?
Wow. You got so you turned and looked at him, and he was like, "All right."
No, like I said, I
You
get.
give me that disappointed look every now and then at work.
Okay, that's fair.
But,
I do.
But you'll be happy to know. I fixed 3 of your display monitors the other day without putting in a help desk ticket.
You mean like for the customer?
Around the wraps?
Okay.
Because
Are
somebody
they his?
either unplugged the monitor cable, the big one in the back, the big cable, or they unhooked the Ethernet cable.
Hang on.
Don't ask me how. Then I noticed 3 of them in a row were not turning on.
Okay.
And I went, huh? Oh,
Somebody physically unplugged them?
I don't
Somebody
know.
physically unplugged them.
I don't know if they had to be because they're
That's
very
weird.
snug fitting. But there is an Ethernet cable and 2 of the cables.
I'll show you snug fitting.
So,
I don't need this. I was about to say, I'm trying to explain something here. Stop. You're gonna get
You guys stop dead.
shit. Okay. Anyway,
You guys both stop
Now-
dead. He's got the face.
first, I want to make this very clear. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
look at that. IT says thank you for once. Well,
In any
anybody have
case.
anything else to add before I hit this one?
Fun technical tip.
Just a tip?
Just-
He was going to say it.
Just a tip, folks.
Shane, anything to add?
I think I don't know if I can make you guys.
You already do it.
I don't know. I can't. I think it's still recording from here.
Hang on.
It's still recording.
I got it.
It's still recording. I can see it from here. The time is moving.
Okay, we're good.
Anything to add?
No, I'm good.
All right. We'll see everybody next week. Sit the fuck down.
Bye, folks.